Check, check. How do I sound? Alright, I'm not too loud. Levels good. Don't know who the hell that is. I think that's a bot. Alright. Huge thanks, Frank. We're here for one last show. It's the M-Zone's last stand. massive card for you guys tonight. A lot of fear about dying. What maps is everyone looking forward to the most? The console Gauntlet. Yes, we'll have heroes of various consoles battling out in a Gauntlet match. Find out which console's the best. last time. It's time.
You deserve. Oh,
the following is the Royal Rumble match. Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Eliminations occur when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go
Win a Steam $15 gift card.
At WrestleMania! Introducing the participants. First, from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 232 pounds, the unrelenting Ruby Holmes.
We are starting things off with an MB Rumble. Winner of this match wins a $15 gift card to Steam, Nintendo eShop, Xbox Marketplace, whatever gaming market you want. It's open to whoever is the winner. And unfortunately for Semmel, entering at number 1 means they're going to have a tough task ahead of them because there are 30 imps in this thing. Yeah, it's real tough to go the distance, but hey, anything can happen. Yes, we are in neutral territory, battling in Hawaii. Midway between here and Japan. Let's see who drew number 2.
Introducing the individual who drew number 2, representing the Geeks from no place in particular.
And Audium's going to be the one who has to run the gauntlet as well. Tough draw for Audium. Tough draw for the Game Genies as a whole. But hey, are you going to doubt the power of a me? This match, partially to prop up a spot for anyone else to do make the card, also to have actual stakes. Dollars translate into pounds, which can be exchanged for goods and services. Alright, so this match, for those unfamiliar, and let's be honest, everyone knows how the Royal Rumble match works. Oh damn, no mercy from Zenmol, he wants this. But yeah, the goal is we have an entrant enter every so often until 30 people are in. We throw each other over the top to eliminate people. Last one standing wins. A lot on the line here. Fun way to start the show off. Adium quick to take the punishment back to Sembol. And Slang Tang, former IZWF World Champion, entering at number 3. Tough draw for the bad dudes. Yeah, entering early is not usually a good thing because it means you have to last the entire way. Oh, super kick from Sembol. Just continues bullying Adium. Oh, and a nice German suplex from Slang Tang. Slang Tang, of course, modeled after Wayne Smith. Our fourth entrant looks like it's going to be Que Sera Sera, one half of the Ubisoft specialists. Going to have to battle this one solo. French accent and Joan nowhere near to be found. Scooped up, reverse DDT from Slang Tang. Sembol sending you to the middle rope. That's pretty dangerous. You don't want to get knocked over. The key play would be to stay as low to the ground and center of the ring as you can. Oh, and a huge kick from Que Sera Sera. That French offense. Ooh, gets kicked herself, though. Oh, and a living dog at number 5. Normally, he'd be a heavy favorite to win this match, but entering this early on and against one of his own bad dudes, it's going to be tough ass, Gart. So I thought Slang Tang's first one eliminated by his own stablemate, no less. And Adium looks like she was about to be eliminated, but able to hang on. That's right. The MP Rumble, it's every person for themselves. Oh, and one half of the coin ops for Rhythmia making his way down. Fighting against specialists. Normally he fights one-on-one. We'll see how he does in a massive rumble here. Those of you that stuck around all season will remember he actually won the inaugural MP Rumble that started off this season. Can he go end to end and pull it off once more? Right now he's got to fend off the French one in Que Sera Sera, who's currently just laying a smackdown on him. The loving dog just beating down Sembol. Adium coming to the rescue of the bared one. And part of the blockbuster trio, Hunnis Chuck coming down. Once again, another person who should be a favorite here. Immediately starts fighting Sembol. I am targeting the living dog now while Rhythmia continues to strike at Que Sera Sera. And the bets will be closing with the next entrant, whoever it may be. Our 2 starting competitors still in the match at this point. Pretty impressive, pretty unusual in this kind of game. And the 8th entrant is French Accent, coming to the rescue of Que Sera Sera, perhaps. But he's coming a little too slow. He took his time glamming. Well, French Accent, number 8, is going to have to pick up the slack for his team. Joan's in a title match later, so Joan won't be a part of this match. And Adium just pulling the hair of French Accent. Some pretty offensive offense. Living Dog continuing to beat down Hunnis Chuck. 2 drawing number 9. Business picking up big time. I got the 2 now. Former Hardcore Flame War champ and tag champ. Would love to win this and get some money into his gaming account. Don't know what kind of game he'd use it on. Hunnis Chuck throwing French Accent up and over. Attempts to knock him off. He's able to hang on though. Sembol and Adium both hitting the 9-minute mark here for a Rumble that's pretty damn good. We're about to have our 10th entrant be 1/3 of the way through this match. Oh, and a huge power slam from Chuck to Tude. Symbolic coming down to join the fray. Will be part of Audience Stable here, helping them out. Symbolic, current reigning IK of the Imp Zone. Very generously sticking the thread for today. And currently about to stick a living dog into the canvas. Oh, but he reverses and gets behind and hits a huge lariat behind the head. French Accent just kicking Audium while she's down. While the two Titans in the ring, Rhythm and Tudes, just go fist to fist. And now it's French Accent receiving a fisting. Choke me daddy, and I think not. He breaks him away. As Punch Chuck is perched on the top rope, what's she gonna pull off? Oh man, huge flipping senton. Found nobody, and Arrhythmia is out of here. Knocked off the apron by I got the Tude now. Big elimination for Tude. Oh, swinging neckbreaker from the Living Dog on the Symbolic. Oh, and absolutely anything thrown over the top rope. Good effort lasting this long from the number one position, but it just ain't your night, Semmel. Chuck has Tude on their shoulders, but Tude able to break free. And now gonna send Chuck sailing. And Chuck just lost one of their 9 lives. We've pared down to 5 wrestlers now. With the Living Dog bringing the offense to Tude. Tude on a roll. Several eliminations in his hand so far. And the Game Genies are infighting. Normally a tag team and a trio. When it comes to gift cards, everyone's going to want it for themselves. There's not going to be collaboration here. Tomodachi Life just came out. You think that shit's going on sale? Hurricane Rana from Symbolic onto a Living Dog. Oh, and a huge throw from French Accent. Audium slowly coming to. Unfortunately, comes into the path of a Living Dog. And they're about to feel their bite. Number 11, Beauty Pie coming down to the ring. And that diaper's looking mighty full tonight, guys. Oh, French Accent showing his acrobatics, and oh, Audium was eliminated. Our 2 starting fighters both out of the ring. Symbolic's gonna have to carry the load. Falcon Arrow from a Living Dog on French Accent. While Symbolic and Poods work together to try and eliminate Tude, they almost got him over. All you gotta do is knock him down. Oh, and he fights them off. And a huge thanks to Namcab, who will be fighting later tonight for the sub. Trying to jack off, entering the fray at number 12. Thinks he can pull this off in a New York minute. Oh, vicious knee from French Accent for a Living Dog. Oh, you'd think he's posting C-SPAN the way he used that dog. Oh, and Symbolic just dumped out like garbage. Tude, absolute disrespect to his opponents here. Tude on a monster run right now. Alright, former Magic Cake champion and Lariat champion, Mycophobia, making her way down to the ring. Master and developer of Tromi. Grandmaster in the making gets tied up by trying to jack off. You'll notice that Mycophobia is slutless. Hizke will be competing later tonight in the T3 tournament finals, which tonight will be fought under WARGAMES rules. Oh, and a low blow from a Living Dog. He's learning the hard way. Bad dudes have no depths. And it's at trying to jack off's hand that Tude is ejected from this ring. TMFC joins the match in a quest for booty, and perhaps they'll use their gift card to purchase a Shantae game. Did you know there's 9 Shantae games on the Nintendo Switch? I didn't, and then I found a thread in Saymart where a guy was selling all 9. That guy's internet history definitely needs to be examined by the FBI. However, whether you're half genie or half hero, this match is only going to have one winner. Trying to jack off his Team FC stuck in the corner. Grabbing them by the leg. and I don't think it's peg leg. And French accent, I think, has just been thrown over the top. And yes, in fact, they were. M.U.K. going to join the match. Their two Game Genie brethren already gone. They need to carry this weight alone. Take on Concrete, recently remastered and being released on Blu-ray. Some imp magic there with his arrival. Mycophobia almost dumped over by Pewds and Emmy. Can they hang on? She does. Kicking him away. While TMFC just attacks, trying to jack off's hand. And in training, back to the Vanessa look. Gonna join this match. We're currently at 3 bad dudes in the ring. Definitely running the table here. TMFC has got Mycophobia in a dangerous position. M.U.K. with a smart strategy. Just stay under the bottom rope and he can't be eliminated. Dudes getting blue all over. Trying to jack off. Myco sadly is eliminated. Not able to hang on. They're going to have to line up something else. And everyone get the report ready. Here comes Fucker, and there goes trying to jack off. Ejaculated outside the ring. Oh, and Code Green from M.U.K. onto Fucker. What a way to enter. Just put the Pumpkin Boy right where he belongs. Loving Dog battering down Team FC, getting a measure of revenge for his friend's elimination. Fucker gained a new entrance theme at a battle at Brainstorm, I believe. And Team FC sent to the high seas. Well, no gift card for you. Looks like you're going to be pirating. Dudes on the ropes and insane, or not in training with a decisive miss. Kind of explains how they deleted their own Mario Galaxy 2 file now. M.U.K. just working and twerking the leg of Fucker. And here comes Dr. Kool-Aid's. Another perennial imp favorite making their way to the ring. They've been not as active as of late, but maybe a win here can turn it around for them. I know they'd like that $50. Sending a loving dog to the corner there. While Fucker starts pounding on Pewds. Wouldn't we all like to pound on Pewds? And training, just twerking the arm of M.U.K. We're about to have our 19th entrant. And business has picked up indeed. Part of the Obese Brotherhood. Dieting Hippo hits the ring. Number 19 is a pretty good number, and Living Dog was thrown out. Well, no games for Walgus. Dieting Hippo gonna have to be a big favorite here. It's gonna be hard to throw a guy that size out. In training, beating up a small child in the corner, as they often do. While Pewds and Dr. Kool-Aid's go at it. I think Pewds just bumped to his own attack. Well, what follows a dieting hippo but lunch meat Larry? Big Sandwich has entered the fray. Will our fighters be able to be focused, or are they all going to take a bite out of this hero? And PewDiePie is finally gone. Someone squeegee the outside. Ooh, show of strength from Dieting Hippo. Putting the squats in. M.U.K. goes flying. Turns that sandwich into a panini. Plutonus enters at number 21. And for those that watched our first season, Arrhythmia won his Rumble for the 21 position. So it can be anyone's game from here on out. Grab from behind. Dieting Hippo with the ambush. Launches M.U.K. into the air. In training, focuses on Fucker, has him stunned. But gets gripped by that sandwich. A huge thanks to Namtab for subbing for tonight. we hit our goals, we will be mailing out some posters to anyone who wants one. These will be actual physical posters of the event. We have 3 designs to choose from. Oh, Hurricane Rana from Lumpy Larry taking Plutonus off his feet. In training went for a backspin. Didn't quite get all of it. Thrown by Dr. Kool-Aid's targeting in training with some aggression. And Plebeian Parasite, still in their slime form, enters at 22. Currently at Larry height. It's going to be a tough task for them trying to eliminate everyone here. And F.U.C.K just dumped over by In Training. In Training elevating Lumpy Larry, turning him into a footlong. Uh-oh. Diving Hippo throws fucker right into the post, dealing a ton of damage. Dr. Kool-Aid's resting on the ring apron, catching a little bit of breath, while Plutonus just goes to town on Plebby. Dr. Kool-Aid's dodges that strike from fucker. And Diving Hippo continues to work over In Training. We got some more matches scheduled tonight. We got our Falls Count Anywhere match between Insane Anime and Bicyclops. No stakes there, but these two have been fierce rivals in the forums for quite a while, as Fucker has been fuckered. We'll also have an underground match, Bobnumerotres against Bug Deal. Bug Deal, a latecomer into the IZWF, but has been effective nonetheless. Whereas Bob, well, he's used to taking a beating. And taking a beating and taking a leaving as Plebeian Parasite launched over the top rope from Plutonus, who now targets Dr. Kool-Aid's. The Brazilian powerhouse goes to the top, Blanca roll, and misses, get dunked at number 23. Recruit from Games, part of the M-Zone recruitment, and Retro Achievements regular. They go after Diving Hippo and have the strength to pick him up. In training, fighting on the apron, able to survive. Going at it with Lumpy Larry for quite a while. Wonder if there's some animosity between these two. And there certainly will be now that Lumpy Larry's cost them their chance at the gift card. Getting done, sees a nice sandwich, but sometimes the sandwich don't agree with you. We call that turning 40. And what's a good sandwich without good soup? We got a full course meal in the ring here as Good Soup goes after Dieting Hippo. Oh man. Bonus though, just as quickly devours the soup. Thanks for coming. I think that might be the shortest elimination in IZWF Rumble history. Someone get the time on that. Oh, big sweep from Dieting Hippo, and Dr. Kool-Aid's has been cured from this match. Stucks of the Troll Patrol make their way to the ring now. Let's see if they can call all 4 of these to self-immolate. Get dunked, immediately targeting the Troll. Oh, huge forearms. Lumpy Larry goes flying high, hits the headbutt on Dieting Hippo. Dieting Hippo not appreciative of the big pickle. Plutonus sent flying and knocked over Lumpy Larry on a tear here. Really showing out. And it's the champion of Toga, holder of the big horse, Verbal Enema at number 26. Only a few more spots to go. They have a strong shot of winning this thing. And the hype train has started. Here at the IZWF, we are the hype. And what strength picking up Dieting Hippo. Only going to get knocked down. Oh well, par for the course, VE. Stucks. Attack. Not sure what the hell that was. Well, huge match. Favorite coming in, Larry Parrish. Possibly the biggest troll of all. Little body, big spirit. Able to topple Titans. And currently getting toppled by Get Dunked. Off to a rough start, but they slide onto the rope, get a little bit of breath. I don't think they were quite ready, and holy crap, that hipper went flying. Once we Larry taking Stucks in the corner. Looks like we're going to try for an elimination here. And the lead thumb at 28, partner with Major Eyesore. Major Eyesore, of course, in that death match tonight against Namtab. Prior to the end zone on the line against this invader. Would be a great boost to morale if Lead Thumb can come away with a win here. Dieting Hippo. Oh, couldn't take the sandwich. Knocked to the outside. Big showing, but coming up just short. And get dunked. Almost thrown out. Able to show some acrobatic skill. Oh my god, at 29. It's the King Slime himself, E-Mac. Well, whoever your favorite was, forget about it. And just like that, Get Dunked is gone. And cut off by Larry Parrish. P-Mac grounded. Let's meet Larry taking care of Stucks. Huge German suplex. Oh, and a backdrop driver from Larry Parrish to Verbal Enema. Verbal Enema just getting absolutely punished here. Stucks with Verbal Enema in tow. Oh, and a reverse drop. Huge overhead throw by Lunchmeat Larry to P-Mac. Lunchmeat Larry, giant killer. Much of the way that Mama Cass was done in by a sandwich. Doesn't look good for P-Mac. P-Mac, uh-oh, they got a hold of Larry. Larry just gets absolutely avalanche in the corner, and here's their final entrant. They won the number 30 spot at last week's Loft, and Bovis looks to have the strongest shot of winning this whole thing. Bovis, relative newcomer to the end zone, was able to win the do or die several weeks ago, ingratiating them into the full roster, and being fully christened as a true imp. One of these 7 competitors will win the $15 gift card, but it won't be Stucks as Lead Thumb finally eliminates them. Troll eliminated. What a huge flying kick from Bovis P-Mac. An expert at close quarters combat. We have to call the Colonel for extra help against this Titan. Uh-oh, he targets Verbal Enema, the world champion at Toga. Hits the combination strikes. Verbal Enema doesn't know what hit him, but they crawl to safety in the corner. Stay low, he can't get thrown out. Bovis with a belly, receiving him belly to belly. Able to play possum though and trip up P-Mac. Lunchmeat Larry continues going after Lead Thumb. Lunchmeat Larry, the big favorite, honestly, in my opinion, with the eliminations they've had. Lunchmeat Larry's strangulation and picks up Lead Thumb by his head. Uh-oh. Larry Parrish trying to pick up P-Mac. Found him a little too heavy this time. Looking a little woozy. Larry Parrish just dazed in the center. Verbal Enema turns their attention to P-Mac, biting off a little more than he can chew. Oh, wow, and Lunchmeat Larry is gone? I didn't even see that elimination. Who got him? Verbal Enema launched by P-Mac, goes flying. And so does Larry Parrish. We're down to the final 3. One of these 3 fighters will win the gift card. Bovis, Lead Thumb, or P-Mac. Flying elbow from Lead Thumb. And being alerted, it was Bovis who got the elimination of Lunchmeat Larry. That's a huge pickup. And this is a huge leg drop to Lead Thumb. These fighters, they want it more than anything. $15, that can buy you like 3 NES games. Or half of Tomodachi Life. Actually a quarter. Isn't a game like $80? Those are so obscene right now. Let them being smart. Hyping himself up, just waiting and picking his spot. In a match like this, that's the way to do it. Goes for PMAC, gets fought off. And the three fighters square off, knowing one of them will achieve their destiny. The other two will remain gameless. Oh, and that's a German suplex from PMAC on the let them. But a sliding drop kick from Bovis. Bovis at the top once more. This is a rookie move. You don't want to take that risk of getting knocked off and tumbling to the outside. And he thinks better of it. Gets to the floor. Takes on the Soldier of Fortune himself. Nice takedown DDT. But Lethem quick to snap to his feet. Kicks off Bovis, but now he's in the grips of PMAC. PMAC has him hoisted up on high. Looking for an elimination here, and he gets it. Your final two are Bovis and PMAC. Who will win the gift card? Close quarter strikes. Not afraid to take down a fat man. He's dialing up Otacon, asking what he survived because Bovis is your winner.
Here is your winner, the
Huge win by the rookie. Beginner's luck or fortune itself. Bovis gets the gift card. Bovis, PM me and let me know what platform you want that gift card for. All right, we'll take a quick break and move on to our next match.
Hey, plumber boy, mustache man, your worst nightmare has arrived.
Pack up your stuff. I got a little surprise for you here. Check it out. What do you think about that?
We got real time, 3D, lush organic environments.
How's that make you feel, buddy?
Feel a little like your days are numbered?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
You're hurting my elbow.
Is that Italian?
No, Bandicoot is an Australian name.
This next match, an underground match, for those of you unfamiliar. There's no ropes, no pinfalls. Just two fighters fighting hand to hand. You win by knockout or tap out. You have the human punching bag himself, Bobnumerotres, able to take a beating from anyone and typically everyone. He enters this match hoping to go out with a bang in his final IZWF appearance this season. He'll be taking on Imp Zone veteran but IZWF newcomer, Fargield. Fargield, lining with the coin ops, has been on a tear, undefeated in singles combat. This is going to be the unrelenting force meeting the immovable object. Who will come out on top? I know I have my pick. Longtime Imp posters will remember Bug Deal. We wish he would come back and post with us. He still streams from time to time. But here, he competes in the Ultimate Arena for Imp Zone glory. Nothing on the line in this match except pride. We're going to see, does Bug Deal have what it takes to walk right through Bob? Or is he going to be too tough to handle? Off to our ring announcer. I'll be back with you guys in just a little bit.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Florida, weighing in at 303 pounds, Bobnumerotres. And from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Big Money!
And we are off, and immediately Fargield just cuts Bob in half with a spear. I think this one's going to be quick, folks. Oh, Bob just launched to the outside. Reminder, this match only ends by knockout, tap out, or ref stoppage. And the ref might step in sooner than later on this one. Huge stomp from Fargield to Bob. Bob already receiving some pretty gnarly offense. Fargield just taking his legs out. You know those legs are gotta be suffering from gout. Bob with a big push. Oh shit, they both go flying to the steel floor. Right in front of the Nintendo and Sega tables. And Bob's got Bug elbows his way out. Huge uppercut. Bob in danger, ref about to step in. Bob be able to move out of the way. Oh shit, he's got him. Huge right hand. And Bob taking apart the Nintendo announce table. Oh my. Fargield back to his feet. Showing a lot of stamina, but Bob throws him. That immense Cuban strength. And now picks him up. Spins him right around into the ground. Holy crap. About to send him overhead with a belly-to-belly. Fargield strikes free. Going for a spear. Bob using the momentum to send him flying into the ring. Oh, gets cut off with a huge knee to the skull. Or, I think that's a skull. His face is on his chest. I don't know how his body works. Fargield stalking him. Gator roll. Hoisted up and Falcon arrow. Bob might like to call himself Extreme Buff, but he's against the Extreme Buff. Measured up. Playing with his huge wheel kick. Bob somehow still not out. I have no idea where the fuck the ref is. Ref might need to come in here before we have a corpse on our hands. Fargield bringing him back into the ring. No, throws him over and into the ring. Well, anyone who bet on Bob, my apologies. And he's got him lined up. Here he comes. Spear. Bob somehow still alive. Still hanging in there. Fargield decides he's going to try and tap him out now. Has a clover leaf in. Clover. Same developers that brought us Okami. What a great game. Uh-oh. Bob on offense hits a knee of his own. I think Bob's found his second wind. Oh, and a huge headbutt, I think. He's got his legs wishbone, position nobody wants to be in from Bob. Oh, and it's a Boston Crab. Sits in it, and he's doing a lot of sitting. Oh, but he can't hold on. Smart move from Fargield to trip him from his legs. Kicks him off. Fargield trying to recover here. And he does got Bob hoisted up and just goes to dump him out like a bag of garbage. Gives chase outside. Doesn't seem to have done the job. Holy crap. Flipping pile driver. We got a lot of blood in the ring. I somehow think that's actually Fargield's blood. Uh-oh. Bob's got him. And a huge right hand. Uh-oh. Fargield's in trouble. It's the first time we've ever seen him in danger here. This match could end literally any second. Uh-oh, Bob's got him in position, hoisted up on high. He's going to go for a last ride. Oh, power. Actually, that looked like a very gentle and safe power bomb. Bob, a man of many mysteries. Bob just going after the legs of Bug Deal now. Doesn't want to get kicked anymore. Too bad. Bug Deal back to his feet. Oh no, it's some kind of Vulcan nerve hold. What the fuck is that? What are you doing, Bob? That's not gonna win it. Bug Deal escapes the ring. Back into it. Oh shit! Went to throw Bob out. Bob reversed the momentum. The perspective changed, as Darkside Phil would say. Oh, and a huge right hand. Bug Deal's rocked. Oh, slips behind, and another low shot. Both these fighters somehow out of danger. Bug Deal has 3 supers stored up. And hits a huge knee. Bob once again in the danger zone. Once again, Bug Deal's got to be the favorite right now. Huge thanks for the sub from MBT. MBT in that tournament final will be the console WARGAMES. He'll team up with Copy and Sub-Actuality as they take on the Neo Tokyo Terrors. The team of Fargield, Uncle Frank, and Hizke. Uh-oh. And someone's about to go splat, and it ain't Hizke. Uh-oh, turned upside down. Bob with a huge slam to Bug. This Bug in danger of being squashed. Huge backhands from Bobnumerotres. Oh, and holy crap, he went spinning. That was some centrifugal force. Bob bloodied all over the ringside area. Bug Deal going after his leg. Oh, and hard style. Kick his leg out of his leg. Launches Bob back in the ring. The match can end anywhere. Uh-oh. Bug Deal's going to the corner. He wants to finish this here and now. Crowd's getting hype. Here he comes. Bob counters. Bug Deal's wiped. Bob, like Iron Sheik, will break his back, do something else, and make him humble. And makes him tap. Bob wins. What the fuck? Holy crap, what an upset. Bob in the alpha position. Don't fuck with Bob. Let's move on to our next match.
If you think ColecoVision plays all Atari cartridges...
You mean it can't?
Here's Pac-Man on ColecoVision. But here's Pac-Man on the Atari 5200 Super System.
Now you're talking.
And it doesn't work on ColecoVision.
But won't Jungle Hunt?
Not with real arcade graphics.
Ms. Pac-Man?
This Ms. plays only on the Atari 5200 Super System. And now there's an adapter.
For 2,600 games?
Nearly 300 2,600 games.
Super.
System, now with a $30 rebate and Pac-Man from Atari.
The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't. So what's blast processing do? And what if you don't have blast processing? Look out!
Introducing the chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water.
The following is a tag team table match and accompanied by the Punisher at a combined weight of 491 pounds. Funky Guy and Herculon.
Now we're here for a tables match. This is one table to win the match. On his truck accompanying Herculon and Fungah to ringside, they'll be taking on the duo of EA Sports. And here comes the sporting duo now.
At a combined weight of 480 pounds, the Sportsman and Trash Man, the Chucks.
Trash Ops and Spoderman, kind of a ragtag duo, but finding chemistry, they find their way onto this card. Trash Ops, the Charging Chuck himself. In a way, this match has two Chucks as he clips through the table. Hopefully he can maintain that during the match, this way he doesn't have to go through it. You know, I always felt like the Genesis could have been a good home for the original Metal Gear Solid games, or Metal Gear games. At least stateside. Well, we are underway. This match, the only way to win, put your opponent through a table. As long as one of these members goes through a table, the match is over. Don't expect this one to last long. Herculon's got Spoderman hoisted up on high for a power bomb. Uh-oh, sends him flying, and Trash Ops going to the outside. Oh no, to the apron. Looks like he's got a flying attack in mind. Oh, and he somehow hits it on Fungah. Got quite a bit of air. Continuing aside as the two shelled combatants now face off. Fat Pronto leaning against the ropes for leverage, and Spoderman's going to go right up against him. Herc on the outside as Fungah gets headlocked. Gets a noogie for good measure. Both shelled fighters on the apron. They're going to go at one another. As long as they don't wind up on their back, they'll be in good shape. Uh-oh, Herc knocked down. Team of F.U.C.K, not only great friends, all three also share power as the unified IKs of Blockbuster Video. They also make up 50% of the posting people there. Fungah currently a corpse as Herc trying to find his feet. The veteran tag team of F.U.C really having trouble getting going in this match. Table in the middle of the ring is not exactly in play yet. Huge moonsault from Fungah. Never mind what I said, they're right back into it. Fungah sets the table up. Oh, and a vicious sucker punch from Spoderman to Herculon. Takes all the wind out of his sails. Herc going after Trash Op, sends him to the corner. Oh, but Trash Op's fighting free. Fungah powering up, earns a finisher. Caught up against Trash Ops. Trash Ops snap suplex, not quite through the table. Uh-oh. They're going to hoist him up for a powerbomb, though. Find the positioning. And EA Sports does it big. Pulls off the win.
Here are your winners, the Sportsman and Trash Man, the Chucks.
Break it down, Mike.
If you're not playing on a 3DO system, what are you playing with? Presenting 3DO, the most advanced home gaming system in the universe. It's time to put away your toys.
3DO from Panasonic, Gold Star, and Creative Labs. A new low price and free games.
Putt-Putt was a good game.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from Shangri-La, weighing in at 250 pounds, General N.E.
There was this Finnish kid who lived in the apartment upstairs from mine who had a TurboGrafx 16 and then upgraded to a 3DO. I mean, man, I don't know what was wrong with his parents, but 2 swings and misses in a row. Insane Anime, making his way to ringside, has a singles match against Bicyclops. These two trade barbs all the time in the forums, finally gets to settle it here in the ring. This match will be Falls Count Anywhere, no disqualifications. Don't expect this one to be a long one. Additionally, as added stakes, if we do a Season 4, winner of this will be #1 contender to our unified title next season. Adhesive Gaming, it's not your fault. Also, I legitimately looked for a CDI commercial and couldn't find a single one.
Weighing in at 260 pounds,
Bicyclops, big dreamer, huge poster. A lot of their dreams would be enough to get any sane person committed, but in the imp zone, it just makes him one of our own. Making his way to the ring. Looking to put the beat down in Insane Anime. Tired of the trolling. Wants to show him you can only go so far. The Philips CDI. Still one of the most inexplicable moves by Nintendo to partner with Sony to develop a console for so long and then absolute last minute pull out and go with this contractor instead. And it's not like Philips was a bigger company than Sony at the time. Sony was like the cutting edge at that kind of tech. I really, as a person who loves Nintendo, I really struggle to understand the decision making there. And it is a crazy butterfly effect to consider the impact it's had on the gaming world. Probably the single most critical move in gaming history. Nintendo betraying Sony. PlayStation 2 is pretty popular. For a long time, it was like the best-selling console up until the Wii. And I know a lot of people don't count Wii because grandpas bought it to play Wii bowling. But hey, a gaming console is a gaming console. And this match is on. Insane Anime taking out Bicyclops with a huge knee. Both fighters, former IZWF champions. Both want to regain the gold at some point if we do return for a Season 4. Ooh, deft dodge from Bicyclops, able to fight back. One of the few fighters who matches up to him in height. Oh, huge punishing right hands from Insane Anime guy. This match going to a pound and pound. A lot of hatred here. We developed this stadium to be kind of a neutral territory between the consoles. Motifs of both the most infamous console war of all. You'll see the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive and SNES colors all throughout this arena here. And a huge elbow drop from Insane Anime. Continues targeting Bicyclops while he's down. This match staying in the ring for the most part, but it is false count anywhere. This could go backstage into the parking lot, or could just remain in the ring. Count of one. There's no DQs and no rope breaks here. Oh, and a gut punch from Anime. Gonna send Bicyclops to the outside, onto the floor. And I think that's what Bicyclops was waiting for. He pops right back up. Elbow to the back. Oh shit, he's sucking his soul. Don't forget, Bicyclops does have the dark arts. Goes to the cover. No, Insane Anime has done enough Hail Marys. Survives to fight another day. Bicyclops sent careening to the corner. Oh, damn, dropped face first in that steel barricade. The only thing he's going to be dreaming of is concussions. Insane Anime attacking him with that stick, trying to get his soul back. Bicyclops breaks free. Huge boot to the Soldier of God. Insane Anime. Big swing and a miss. Oh, and he's going to feel that right in the taint. Perforated his asshole with that knee. Oh, and a big spine buster from Anime. Anime stalking and waiting here. Kicks low, and looks like we're going to get a pedigree. Onto the steel floor on the outside. Goes to the cover. 2.5. Not quite enough. Gonna have to deliver a little bit more punishment, and he does. Bashing his head on that steel floor. Jesus. Oh, stomps a mud hole right in his chest. Oh, Bicyclops sent careening again to the outside. Another big knee from Insane Anime. These two fighters both taking a lot of punishment so far. I don't think this is going to last too much longer. And he throws him back in the ring. I guess, oh, he trips on the ropes entering. Insane Anime looks like he's a little woozy, a little out of it. Hits a suplex, though. Don't know why he brought him in the ring in a false count anywhere match. I guess it's the psychological edge. I could have chosen to beat you anywhere, but I chose to do it in the ring, so there's no doubt. Or maybe he's just trolling him. Who knows? Bicyclops got him on his shoulders. Reversed into a DDT from Anime, though. Bicyclops rolling to the corner as Anime listens to his adoring fans. Oh, gets thrown outside. Overcommitted to that clothesline. Insane Anime in a world of hurt now. Bicyclops looking like he wants to finish this match off. Huge knee right to his skull. And Bicyclops hoisting him up for the tombstone. Nails it. Needs to go for the cover here. He does. Ref in position. And Anime able to kick out. That crown probably doing a lot to protect him. Tombstone probably wasn't the call there. Should have gone for a powerbomb or maybe a chokeslam. Either way, Bicyclops now looking for some additional weaponry, trying to get the job done, and that might have been a mistake. He's distracted. Anime with a pedigree immediately capitalizes with the cover and gets the dub. Insane Anime wins this match, and if we do hold a Season 4, he will be the #1 contender to the Triple Crown Championship. That's right, our main event, we're unifying the Retro Achievements Game Club and World Championship. It will be a Triple Crown title. You'll see that belt later tonight. All right, on to our next match.
There are lots of good reasons to go with Sega Saturn instead of Pretendo. We call them games. Sega Saturn has tons of them. Pretendo has just a few. It does beg the question, Do you want to play or twiddle your thumbs? Face it, Pretendo. You weren't worth waiting for.
Stay up!
The following contest is the WARGAMES match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WARGAMES officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the WARGAMES begin!
And we are in the tournament finals of the T3 tournament. It's going to be the Elite Beat Agents, team of MBT, Copy, and Sub-Actuality, taking on the Neo Tokyo Terrors, team of Hizke, Uncle Frank, and Fargield.
Introducing first, representing D-Generation X from Limbo, weighing in at 205 pounds, MBT.
For those unfamiliar with WARGAMES, we have 2 rings and a steel cage surrounding it. 1 member from each team starts things off one-on-one, and after a period of time we release 1 more fighter into the fray. Only after all 6 fighters have entered will the match actually begin. Before then, it's just an eternal ass beating. Just 1 fall to a finish, leaving the cage is seen as having the heart of a coward and results in a forfeit. The winner of this match wins the T3 tournament and the prestige of being the strongest trio in the imp zone. MBT starting things off for the N64 bracket, the Elite Beat Agents. Who will be on the opposing team, their starting champion, for the PlayStation bracket? Console wars always continue.
Representing the Triangle of Terror from Neo Osaka, Frank.
And Frank the Tank picking things up for their team. They'll be starting the match off against MBT. We'll see which one comes away with the person advantage. But Frank is undeterred and will do as much as they can to win this match for their team, for their trio. Alright, these 2 starting off. It is Frank and MBT. Frank starts things off with a stunner. MBT follows with a lariat. I think these 2 are going to beat the shit out of each other. Frank reverses it, launches MBT between the rings. He rolls into the secondary ring. We are in a secondary location here for this tournament final. Having to borrow this venue. Frank with a nice moonsault, getting a lot of air. Frank done a ton of pre-gaming for tonight. Absolutely tanked to get this match going. Lays in with some chops and kicks, really bringing the offense. God, I haven't seen a fight this vicious since the last time I entered a 7-Eleven. Frank climbing to the top. Hits a flying elbow. Big assist from the cage. You'd think it was Vega or something. It's a short dropkick. MBT just taking a breath of punishment here. Thrown into the corner. MBT able to cut him off though. Shake, rattle, and roll. Hits those dusty elbows. And it looks like we're going to have another fighter join the fray. And it looks like it's going to be a member of the Elite Beat Agents. Frank with that handstand and spinning leg scissors takes MBT off his feet. And Copy going to enter. That is the full unit of D-Generation Imp. These two have a chance to take Frank 2-on-1. Tag team this fighter. Frank with that sharpshooter though. Now the bell has not actually rang to start the match, so tapping out does nothing here. Frank has MBT up against Cage. Copy doesn't know how to enter the second ring. This might remain 1-on-1. Copy's stuck. Oh my god, this actually might be a mana advantage for the Neo Tokyo Terrors if you can't get out of this no man's land. Frank up, then over, and hit the switch. This might be good news for the Terrors if Copy is just unable to render into the match. Frank, uh-oh. And Copy tells absolutely nobody that's enough and allows his partner to get absolutely obliterated by Frank. And now Frank's stuck in the zone. Oh dear. Okay, he got free. We're going to have one more fighter join. So even though they had all that time, it was essentially a fair one-on-one fight in the entire period. All right, Fargield's going to join the fray. Try and help out Frank. As Frank gets pounded by these two. In the corner, gangland style. Oh, Fargield's going for a weapon. Fargield bringing a kendo stick into the fray. That's an equalizer. And immediately de-equips it the moment they see Frank tossed into the ring like a bag of meat. Copy brings it to Fargield as Frank ascends the top rope. Flying elbow hits nothing. MBT pulled a ghost trick on Frank. Nails a shoulder block. Fargield has Copy on the shoulders. Copy slip behind. These two going hand to hand. Oh man, you know, I do miss the Slim Jim weapon. Had a fun sound effect. Oh shit, stunner. Or a cutter rather to Fargield. This 2-on-2 fight really devolving. And another cutter to Frank. MBT on a tear here. Oh jeez. The Elite Beat Agents. Oh shit. Copy neutralized with that low blow. Frank, no shame. And hits that high kick. Hitting that kick really high. Going for a flying elbow. Nails it on MBT. Sub-Actuality going to have to enter the ring here. This is what life's like during wartime. Copy sent to no man's land once again. A big brain move from Fargield trying to make this 2-on-2. Frank starting to march, but these two block Frank's path, and Sub-Actuality able to recover. Oh, and Frank just yeeted into the second ring. Sub-Actuality's got big hands, a lot of strength. MBT climbing the ring. If he falls outside, it'll be a forfeit. But I don't think he's falling outside. I think he's attempting something here and does nothing at all. Same as it ever was. Sub-Actuality hoisting Frank up for deep powerbomb. Absolutely breaking Frank's back with that move. MBT going hand with that kendo stick like he's a Yakuza villain. These two just tag teaming Fargield. Fargield not a fan of being tag teamed in general. Now taking some back shots to MUT. And you talk about something in tag team. Well, don't you worry, Hizke is on the way. It's almost like a call. Holy shit, Fargield going from ring to ring and hitting absolutely nobody. And now that all 6 are in, the match is underway. One fall to a finish. Who will be the ultimate trio? A lot of damage done to all these fighters. Hizke, the freshest one so far. Does that give the Neo Tokyo Terrors the advantage? Frank wiped out as Copy goes after them. Frank fighting back. Hizke decides he's going to take a shot at MBT. Going after his hand as Sub-Actuality roars to the crowd and attempts to make Fargield humble, much like Bobnumerotres did to Bug Deal earlier in the card. Frank fending off Copy as Hizke with some vicious back shots to MBT. Now goes after Sub-Actuality, the freshest fighter in the match. Pulls him to the corner. Oh, but Sub-Actuality fighting out of it. Oh, and Fargield just blew cocaine right in MBT's face. Is that going to weaken him or power him up? Oh shit, Hizke with a super kick. And now dragging Sub-Actuality's body to the center of the ring. No need, there's no rope breaks. I don't think he knows that. Hizke is not exactly a big rule follower. Uh-oh. Oh my god, what on earth is he doing to Sub? Oh, MBT's got Frank rolled up and steals the match! Are you kidding me?
Here are your winners.
The Elite Beat Agents steal the match with a roll-up in WARGAMES? Wow. Talking about the heart of a coward. But a win's a win. MBT, Copy, and Sub-Actuality officially the strongest trio in the Imp Zone. I can't believe it. Well, the Larry Height title match is up next.
Okay, class, pop quiz. Question number 1. You want to buy a video game system. Super NES gives you 4 free games. Sega gives you no free games. Which do you choose? Number 2. Farmer Brown has 4 chickens to trade for a video game system. Super NES gives him 4 free games. Sega, no free games. Which should Farmer Brown choose? Number 3.
Buy any Super NES system and for $3.50 postage, we'll send you Super Mario All-Stars. That's 4 games free. Now who would miss an offer like that?
Could you repeat the question?
The following contest is a fatal 4-way Extreme Rules match and is for the Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the prime time player from Japan, the lunatic, come on, Every fucking person on these matches has dual shotties. Yeah, dual shotty that, cocksucker. Every fucking person on these maps has dual shotties. Oh, here we go, dual shotties, I can't do shit. Come here, motherfucker, huh? You fucking want some, bitch? You want some, bitch? Come here.
Layer Height title on the line here. Fatal 4-way eliminations. This match will continue until one left standing.
And introducing the
Welcome, definitely a fan favorite, especially for their entrance music. Everyone loves when this little guy comes around posting. Always has funny little gifs, funny little quips, replies. Layer height really is perfect division for a person like this. Layer height, it's not about weight limits, but it is about height limits. The maximum height allowed is 5'6". We don't count hats, appendages, anything like that. Layer height, of course, named after the smallest competitor in the imp zone, Larry Parrish. You're still out there somewhere, Larry, and always honored by the imp zone.
Introducing the challenger, representing the bad guys. From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 161 pounds,
Skeezy has been chasing the layer height title for quite a little bit now. Success has been mixed. He's able to get into the title matches, but hasn't been able to come away with a win yet. Will he be able to pull it off tonight, the last chance this season? Or is he going to fall short just again? And of course our champion, mainly a poster in Fiad, has been known to post in the end zone on occasion, and still lurks the stream every once in a while. Your clone champion coming out right now. And the current layer height champion Joan entering the ring. Actually on a bit of a successful run so far, able to fend off quite a few challengers. Tough match tonight because you're going to have to be the last one standing. But if anyone can do it in this match, we think Joan's up to task. And this match is off to a start. This match is eliminations. So if you pin or submit someone, the match continues. The person eating the falls thrown out. We keep going till one's left standing. Skeezy starts things off with a big drop kick to Lumpy and follows up with a huge clothesline to Joan. Skeezy very anxious, wanting to prove he belongs. Welcome, though, also carrying a lot of momentum coming into this, as is Lumpy, who won his way into contendership here last week on Loft. Skeezy flipping out, hitting a whole lot of nothing, as Joan just devastates Lumpy in the corner there. Don't sell Joan short. She's a fierce fighter. And going over the cover, and I think Skeezy is going to be gone quick. No, kicks out at one. Welcome, now targeting Lumpy the Cook. Drills Lumpy with a knee. Heel Slime trying to get themselves up to the ropes, maintain the composure. Skeezy with an artful takedown on Joan. Looks like he picked up some martial arts. And that's right, in the Larry Height division, we have a different weapon set here. Going for more whimsy and silliness than brutal carnage. Although, Sometimes the Larry Heights are the most brutal of all with what they do to each other's teammates. If you don't know what I mean, just wait until a cone comes out. Welcome targeting Skeezy, just going after that leg and that thigh, preventing him from getting to a standing base. And Joan is not playing around. Brings out the orange cone. And nobody's taint is safe. Skeezy got welcome up though. Gorilla press. And we apologize if that's specious. Hits a moonsault. Going for a cover right away. 2.5. Welcome able to kick out. Now targeting the champion Joan. Goes Joan to the apron. Skeezy though seems to have a lot of trouble focusing. Going after Welcome once again. Welcome recovers, gets behind him. Oh, gets stuck with that knee though. Joan taking out Lumpy at ringside. Skeezy's got a cone. And just starts swinging it around like he's in a cage. Gets spooked by Welcome popping right back up. Skeezy thrown to the outside. And Welcome assaulting that monkey. Welcome now has the cone of power. Joan and Lumpy still on the outside. Lumpy really getting their ass beat here. Really having trouble getting into the match. Joan with that clown show. Starts beating Skeezy over the head with it. Skeezy not appreciative. Tries to turn Joan inside out. She lands on her feet though. And backdrops her onto the clown show. Welcome has clipped through his cape and looks to submit Lumpy by breaking physics itself. Doesn't work. Lumpy recovers as Skeezy nails Welcome with that neck breaker. Lumpy knocked down by Skeezy. Super kick from Joan. Goes to the cover. I think that's going to be a wrap for Skeez. 2.5. Joan frustrated. Joan getting mad. Well, don't flatten your head over it. Welcome with a roll-up. Ref way out of position. Welcome could have had a pin on the champion. Instead gets kicked in the nads. Oh, Welcome recovers quickly. Code Green freaking out with that cover there. Count of 1. Joan able to break the pin. Some coning going on between Lumpy and Skeezy. We can't show it. Far too graphic. Well, that cape gave Welcome some air. And a little too much because it landed well after Joan got up. Joan now being more tactical. He's got Welcome hoisted up. Styles Clash square middle of the ring. Goes to the cover on the hero in green. And it's Carnage to the Caped Crusader. He's out of here. Pinned by the Larry Height champion herself. Skeezy with a code breaker to Lumpy. Joan immediately goes after the ape. Why the French woman would go after an ape is beyond me, but this match is already weird enough. Skeez with some elbows to Joan. Joan just rocks her with that knee. He might be small, but that's a heavy monster right there. Lumpy the Cook giving chase at a Michael Myers pace to Skeez. And now Joan's got a juggling pin. Starts beating Skeezy over the legs with it as Lumpy just bashes his head in. Skeez has had enough. Starts beating Joan with it. Threatens to drink her milkshake. Joan thrown back into the ring as Skeezy focuses on Lumpy. Nintendo announce table once again taken apart here. Will it come into play? And Skeez now gonna appeal to the crowd. Oh! And a blinding missed attack from Lumpy onto Joan. Joan blinded by it. Skeez hits a go to sleep on Lumpy the Cook. Square in the middle of the ring. Joan's out of it. Lumpy kicking out 2.9, barely surviving. Joan has a clown horn. This is going to try to annoy Skeezy to death. Oh, horns him right in the face. Caught looking, Lumpy the Cook taking advantage. Twisting neckbreaker, goes to the cover. Champ kicks out at 2.9. Skeezy's got that giant lollipop. Oh, and Joan goes low on the 8. Animal rights groups are not going to be happy about that. Goes to the cover. Skeezy somehow able to recover. Taint and balls destroyed nonetheless. Oh, nails Lumpy with that clown horn. Joan ascending the middle rope. Somehow nails from that distance, driving the elbow into Lumpy's face. Count applied. And Lumpy the Cook is done. We come down to Skeezy versus Joan, and Joan right now looking like the heavy betting favorite. Uh-oh. Flipped onto her face. V-trigger from Skeezy. Drills Joan right in the skull. Now has that lollipop. And that sugar rush really coming in now. Skeezy plants her right down in the middle. Ascends to the top rope. What's he got in mind? Swanton bomb. It's a miss. Joan trying to follow up. Skeezy counters. Skeezy's got her on her shoulders. Hits the go to sleep. Can he follow up? Gets the cover. And Skeezy pulls it off. He is the new Larry Height champion.
Here is your winner and new light heavyweight champion, Skeezy.
The two-player titles are on the line next in TLC action. Good night for Skeezy.
Something's coming up the plumbing for Luigi's in a bind. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right behind. Fighter flies, jeepers, yikes, they're all coming out the pipes.
Mario, where are you? It's Atari Mario Brothers with Mario from Donkey Kong, his brother Luigi, and lots of crazy creatures. And it's twice the fun when two play at once, because you need all the help you can get. Mario, where are you? Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
Let's take
Two-player titles on the line here. This is a TLC match. Only way to win, climb up a ladder, pull the belts down.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the Zone Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cindy and
Wormskull and Cynthia, long-time posting duo in the imp zone on the forums in general, really. This is actually their first shot at the two-player titles. It comes on our final show this season. They'll have to go against the trolling duo of Arf Jason Donkus and the incumbent champions. Representing the Obese Brotherhood, it is Hizke and Old Yellow. One of these 6 fighters will have to come up that ladder, pull those titles down, make their team the two-player champs. Who will it be? Although they're not wearing the belts, they are the current champions. This match might be a bit of a disadvantage for them since they have to climb that ladder. We don't know if their cardio is going to be able to hold out, but they're probably going to be the sturdiest fighters in the match.
Combined weight of 483 pounds, Dawn E. Case and R. Jason, the Tribe.
And here comes the Troll Patrol coming their way to troll your local marathon crowd. Y'all peep that CCU? These two on a tear the last few weeks. Won the number 1 contendership and came a breath away from being in the T3 tournament finals as well. But will they win the match, or will their desire to troll the viewers and their competitors take over? A lot on the line. This is going to be a tough match for all 6 competitors. One of them will be the final 2-player champions of the season. And we are underway. Tables, ladders, and chairs all strewn around ringside for maximum carnage. There's no rules in this match. Just climb up and get the belts. Immediately, Cynthia going after Hee. Hee sat on Cynthia some weeks ago. Cynthia wants to get some revenge for that offense. Hee scaling the top rope to get away from his foe. Cracks down on Wormskull, but Cynthia's all over him. Cynthia throws him against those ropes, just beating that ass. But Donkus from behind pops him up and stomps all over him. Donkus not too happy he found someone just as well or better dressed than he is. Cynthia responds with a huge boot to the skull As Arf Jason takes Old Yeller to the woodshed. Cynthia taking apart the Nintendo table right away, wasting no time. Oh, Wormskull goes splat. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Dongus just got faced in that ladder. Absolutely obliterated. He just a fucking kaiju in that ring. Taking out Wormskull and Dongus. Hoisted up on high, throats him. Wormskull going after that ladder. Fat chance of them getting to climb this quickly. Old Yeller all over Wormskull. A lot of speculation that Wormskull could become an honorary member of the Obese Brotherhood. Whether or not that could happen, remains to be seen. Wormskull popped up on high. Cynthia back in the ring, though. This being tables, ladders, and chairs, there's no tags. Everyone's legal at all times. Huge cutting blow from Wormskull onto Dongus, who now goes after Old Yeller. But now and brings his face to the mat. He started off with boss armor. It's quickly been evaporated here. A match like this ain't gonna last too long. Not that much of an advantage. Old Yeller got Cynthia up and throws him out of the ring onto the floor. Completely decimates Cynthia. Wormskull with those kicks. Dongus follows up with a drop kick right to the face. Arf Jason now bringing the offense to Old Yeller. Starts to set the table up. Wonder what he has planned. Old Yeller trying to roll to safety. Not fast enough. Pushed against that table. And it collapses under his weight. Not even a move. It just falls underneath him. Dongus thrown to the outside. Looks like we have a light tube or kendo stick of some sort thrown into the ring here. Arf Jason taking out Cynthia's leg. Now going to bring the fight to Hee. Table between them. Looks like there's been some cocaine use at ringside. I doubt it was from the Obese Brotherhood. Otherwise, they'd probably be Entenmann's powdered donuts. You all ever have them powdered donuts? Those little things? Into lemon? They're pretty nice as far as donuts go. Not a big donut fan myself. But speaking of donuts, he about to stomp Arf Jason into one. Wormskull attempting a DDT just gets thrown over by Old Yeller. Oh, and a massive chokeslam from Hee to Arf. Follows up with a torpedo headbutt, completely wiping out Cynthia. Cynthia's stunned on the outside. Wormskull just takes his leg out from under him. Hee currently in Peter Griffin position regarding his knee. Confidence just got fucking spiked on his head. This match is a fucking mess, guys. We will be taking a 5-minute intermission following this match. But coming up after the intermission, we have a Console Wars Gauntlet. Arf Jason up. He's got the belt almost. Wormskull pushing him off. Arf collapses into a heap on the outside. And Wormskull also damaged and brought down to the ground. Oh shit, he just killed Cynthia. Oh yeah, setting up a table. I guess it's lunchtime. Anyway, we have a Console Wars Gauntlet. We'll have various heroes of different consoles entering one by one. And we're going to find out who the strongest of all is. Cynthia doing some heavy lifting to Old Yeller's dirty soul. And then bringing him down on the ladder for extra punishment. And now Cynthia attempting to climb the ladder. And the other path to the ladder is blocked. He might get it here. No, Donkus reaching after him. Cynthia kicks him off like a little brother. And Donkus won't give up. Oh, Yeller climbing the ladder now. Donkus tries shoving the ladder. It's too much weight on there. And Cynthia with a superplex. Dangerous maneuver, takes out the dirty dog himself. Oh, Yeller rolls to the outside. Wormskull apparently bashing Arf Jason's brains in with that chair. Dongus attempting to climb the ladder. Cynthia's right there waiting for him, though. His fingers touching it. Not able to pull it down, though. Oh, Wormskull just fucking thrown over. Also tonight, the feud comes to a head. Pablo de Gigante takes on Evil Eagle. The Magic Cake title is on the line, but is not the impetus for the feud. The two will face in Hell in a Cell, both with vengeance on their lips. Cynthia currently beating the crap out of someone. We can't see exactly who. I think it's probably Arf Jason. Wormskull going after a table. Dongus trying to take Hee's legs out. Oh, Yeller sent to those steps. And Cynthia just hitting clothesline after clothesline and a drop kick on Dongus. Arf Jason somehow still alive. Makes it back to the ring, but definitely looking worse for the wear. Wormskull sent outside. And the Obese Brotherhood left standing in the ring alone, or so we thought. It's Arf Jason feeling like the smartest man alive. Almost got taken out by Hee if it weren't for Wormskull. Arf Jason feeling like $1 million. And promptly thrown out like garbage. No! He fights back and re-enters. We have a table set up on the outside of the ring. Uh-oh. And Wormskull's head just hit the wrong end of that ladder. Oh my god, he's fucking dead. This is a real brutal match, guys. Dongus taken out with that ladder, but Yeller not climbing it. I think he's scared of heights. Currently in the ring, it's just Cynthia and Wormskull, and these other two teams distracted. That could open the door for the Vulgar Melissa to climb up and pull the belts down. Cynthia trying to get a grip on it, coming close. All he's got to do is unlatch it. Oh, and Yeller pushes him off the ladder, knocks the ladder down. Wormskull immediately coming out for his friend, strangling that dog. This is how you know he lives in Florida. Oh, dumps him on his head. Arf Jason, though, immediately following up. The Sega announce table now taken apart. Oh, and we're seeing a rare team up. Cynthia aligning with the Obese Brotherhood to take out Dongus the Troll. But the alliance is short-lived as Hee hoists him up on high and throws him neck first onto the ground. Hee, like Godzilla reborn, just leaving everyone laying in his wake. Just run through the ring like a hurricane. Just taking out Arf Jason now, and Arf was equipped with those steel steps. Another table brought into the match. Oh, damn. Wipes out Arf, or not Arf, Dongus. Now he goes after Arf. And he T-posing, mocking everyone else, says he's the most powerful one. Flattens Cynthia. Wormskull taking it to Dongus, though. Dongus refusing to win the match. Cynthia with a flying knee and hits his target. Oh shit. Just gets bodied on the outside. While Cynthia turns Dongus inside out. Made in Japan hits. And Wormskull fending off Hizke. And then some, completely wipes him out. Ladder set up. Cynthia gonna ascend to the top? No, he's gonna deal more punishment to Dongus. Now starts his climb, but Old Yeller is there waiting for him. And don't expect him to go too far. Obvious Brotherhood directing traffic now. Wormskull hits a suplex, and Arf Jason attempting something gets completely thrown over. Cynthia power slam on the Old Yeller. He's starting to build momentum. He's getting healthy again. Throats Dongus and takes out Wormskull in one move. Cynthia, huge powerbomb to Old Yeller, trying to take him out of this equation. He just taking Dongus' legs apart. And someone just cast fire. Not sure who it was. Doesn't look like they hit any targets, though. Arf thrown to the outside. Might have been Arf Jason. What the fuck? There was a ladder within the ladder? Or did another ladder just spawn from that position? Either way, Old Yeller finally climbs, but not enough. Oh shit, he just got run over by Cynthia. Wormskull climbing to the top now. Arf not gonna let it happen. Pulls Wormskull right off. Super kick to Hizke. And Wormskull climbs the top once again. Almost had it. Their fingers were right there, but he takes the ladder out from underneath them. This match absolutely devolving into carnage and chaos. Something. Oh, looks like a poison mist attack attempted from Hizke, but the mist, well, missed. Now paying for his insolence. Cynthia taking out Hizke, going after his elbow. It's a big ham hock to be targeting. Oh, and crawls all over him, questionably. Wormskull perched on that top rope. Swinging Hurricane Rana takes Arf out. And Don goes with a Stone Cold Stunner to Cynthia. A shitty looking stunner at that. He gets trucked by Old Yeller with that table. There's nobody in the ring. Everyone except Old Yeller is dead. Wormskull crawls back into the ring. And crawls right back out. Not sure who to focus on. He back to his feet. Could it be one of these two to win the match? Axe kick to the back of Hizke's head, but Arf and Dongus in there immediately target Wormskull. And Dongus finally has the ladder and looks to set up in the middle of the ring. Looks like they're going to actually try to win. No, they deny the crowd an ending to this match. Dongus continuing to troll both the opponents and audience. Huge clothesline from Arf Jason onto Wormskull as Don gets his nuts obliterated by Old Yeller. It's going to take him a while to recover from that one. He launches Wormskull and turns his attention to Arf Jason on the shoulders. And Old Yeller with a speedy attack on Cynthia. Arf jumped to the outside of the Obese Brotherhood, have Cynthia alone. He's in dangerous territory now. Or so he thought. He's got Old Yeller up on high, spikes him with that J Driller. Dongus has made a partial recovery though. Sends Cynthia to that corner. And Really feeling it. Here comes the train. Completely wipes out Cynthia, but now he has to deal with Wormskull. And Wormskull came prepared. Takes him out by his legs. Oh, and a low blow from Old Yeller to Arf. Trolls getting their nuts pounded. Double sledge to the back of Dongus' head. And Dongus looks like he's blinded by something. I didn't see what. It's a huge lariat on Cynthia, however. All 6 competitors in the ring once more. Well, at least for now, Wormskull thrown over the top. Ladder set up in the middle once again. Is someone going to actually try to win the match here? Oh, vicious back rake from someone wearing gloves. Yeah, real smart offense. Uh-oh. And Arf, once again, on the receiving end of another vicious throw by Hizke. Dongus has plenty of time to climb that ladder and win the match, and yet he shall not. It says it goes for some kind of flying attack that doesn't land. Hizke thrown to the outside as Cynthia finally climbs. And Old Yeller is going to be up there and meet him. And that is one heavy ladder to be pushing over. Arf doesn't have the strength to knock it over. These two are going to fight on top. He wipes out Wormskull. Arf going to take another crack at it. And these two not exactly balanced. Wormskull just went through the table. It didn't break, but they tumbled right through it. And the Trolls take Cynthia and Old Yeller out themselves. Arf climbing. Is Arf Jason gonna pull it off and win here? Oh my god, he's ascended to the top. Goes for a flying elbow, complete whiff. Arf shall not be ascending. Cynthia, however, will be. Dongus, another half-hearted attack. Cynthia gonna kick him off. Dongus not giving up though. Continues to go after him. Wormskull gonna run interference, I think. Cynthia's got a grasp on it and pulls the belts down. Cynthia and Wormskull are your new 2-player champions. What a match. Holy crap. Alright, we'll be taking about a 5-minute intermission, guys. Enjoy the clips. We'll be back with the Console Wars Gauntlet.
It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
X-Play isn't just a video game review show. It's also the home of the Norman Y. Mineta Center for Advanced Video Gameological Inquiry, primarily as a front to test semi-toxic cosmetics on our spare interns. But we also strive to push the boundaries of what is known about video games. So please enjoy this look into the resilience of the various consoles, featuring our own Dr. Morgan Von Webb.
Hello. I am Morgan Von Webb, and welcome to my web of destruction. Yes, today we will be destroying what many of you deem all too precious. We will be violating your sensibilities and your pocketbook by smashing these consoles to pathetic bits. Which one will survive? Wrong? Yes. Very, very wrong, but oh so exciting. Test 1, weight of the world. Survive test 1. Let's see. Very nice. PS2, how about you? Oh, it's so sad. Nobody is home. Hello? Such a failure, such a failure. Oh, Xbox, let's see how you do. Very nice. Test 2, the sledge of death. I will crush these trinkets with this hammer. The sledge of death has had its way with the poor little GameCube. Et voila! Hardly a scratch, but I will prove that beauty is only skin deep. Congratulations! You will move on to the next round. Test 3, the demon drop. It's a long, long way down. Oh, Xbox, there is no way to turn you on. You lose. Did somebody have a little tumble? The strongest one survived. Now the losers must be punished.
Lost. Baby, let me pump and toss, lights off, clothes off, bumping on walls, we all night. My juicy fruit, hold me tight and ride right. All species, please me.
Apparently, when I put on a lab coat, I turn Austrian. I never understood it.
Neither have I. The resiliency of the GameCube is quite impressive.
We guess as they target a younger market, they probably designed them to withstand more slobbering and whining and not knowing how to do long division.
I just assumed they had to build them stronger to withstand the sucking force produced by most GameCube iterations of the multi-platform titles.
The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Elimination can occur anywhere in the arena. The match continues until one superstar remains And that superstar will be declared the winner.
Let's finish the fight. Possibly the greatest mascot for gaming as a whole. He comes representing the Xbox. It is the Master Chief. This match is going to feature various heroes of different consoles, each one sending a champion. Who will remain on top? Will be truly the person who bears the strongest console of all. This match, in essence, is the console wars. Master Chief drawing number 1 is a tough position to be in. This is not dissimilar from a Royal Rumble, where each fighter enters one at a time. However, falls count anywhere, and it is elimination based. Oh yeah, Golden Age, the Golden Sun the last stage is an absolute masterpiece on GBA. Really surprised it hasn't been a Game Club pick yet. Adoring fans cheering on the Master Chief. But who will meet him in the ring? And which console will they represent? Sony sending Deacon St. John as their champion, heralding the Days Gone franchise that consists of the same game being released over and over again. A franchise nonetheless. It's Deacon St. John. John on John action here. These two will start things off. We'll just continue to add more consoles to the fray until one stands above the rest. You gotta do it for the freakers. Do it for Deeks Freaks. And here's an immense size difference. But Deacon won't let that get in the way. Cuts down Master Chief with a huge clothesline right away. And follows up with a nice wind-up punch. Starting to get dark out here. Going after the legs. Oh, and targeting Master Chief's elbow. Sending John Halo to the ropes. John rebounds. Duck under. That is a big frame to duck under and hoist up and throw down with minimal effort. I guess gravity is a little different here. All right, got him by the head. What's he got planned? Another wind-up punch. I'm just kicking him in the chest and now trying to rip his helmet off. And John Halo takes great offense of that. Ooh, right in the breadbasket. Deke sent to the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl, power slam. Nope. Not going to stay lying down for long, though. Deke, not a man who stays on his back. And we're going to add a third console to the mix. Who's it going to be? And hailing from the world of Sega, it's Segata Sanshiro. He demands you play the Sega Saturn. And immediately picks the wrong fight with Master Chief. But now determined to beat up these two like they were a bunch of school children. Don't take him lightly. He is the Kamen Rider. Deke currently working over Master Chief, trying to break his back in half. And Segata Sanchiro's got some kind of weapon in hand. Ah, a kendo stick, very traditional. And gets ripped away and used on him. Oh, poor judgment. He should have used the Sega Saturn controller. Master Chief now with that table. Continues his fight with Deke. Not really considering Segata Sanchiro at all. And he might pay for that with that judo throw. Targeted attacks. John Halo with a up kick. Showing some martial arts of his own and gets flattened by Deke. Well, we're going to add one more. Covered ref way out of position. Sanchiro trying to twist the ankle, and Gordon Freeman has entered the fray, obviously representing the PC platform. Gordon Freeman, immediately the target of Deke. Not a John, but a Don. Gordon. And Segata Sanchiro just eating shit on the open there. I think the rings kick his ass more than the wrestlers have. Oh, vicious shots from Master Chief. Really a lot of targeted rivalry here between Deke and Chief. Gordon going for a quick cover on Segata Sanchiro. Only a count of one. Oh, Chief hits the post. Ah, judo throw of his own. Shows a willingness to learn. Gordon throwing that cone like he shot it out of a gravity cannon. Really acrobatic here. I'm surprised he can even see his own feet. Well, we're going to add a fifth console. What console is it going to be? Who's the representative going to be? Chief almost getting the 3, and I think that's Bonk entering the match. Apologies to all who grew up as Bonk kids with the TurboGrafx 16. NEC getting some representation at least. Bonk gets coned, and it looks like only surviving due to the hatred between Deke and Chief. And Bonk takes advantage, trying to put Deke and St. John to sleep. Second to Sancho's get Gordon Freeman on the apron. Brings him down back first. Oh, and Bonk gets bonked on the floor. Count of one. That big head's tougher than it looks. Freeman swinging around that kendo stick brought out by Sega de Sanchiro earlier. And now we're seeing Old Tech versus New Tech as he takes on Freeman, or at least we would have, but it looks like he's turned his attention to John once more. Sega de Sanchiro just taking Master Chief apart piece by piece. Figures he's playing the long game. Bonk getting amped on the outside. Truly like the caveman end. I think we can all take a wild guess at what the next console in play is. The question is, who will Nintendo send as their champion? The music's familiar, but... oh my god, it's Shigeru Miyamoto himself! The god of gaming! And immediately he is tearing ass in the ring! And Miyamoto politely waiting, and now takes his shot on Sega de Sanchiro. An attack I don't think anyone saw coming. And Deep completely decapitated with that kendo stick. Miyamoto standing upon a pile of bodies. Uh-oh, now looking at fear, Sega de Sanchiro powers up. Demands that Miyamoto plays Sega Saturn. Someone just got missed. I don't know who. And Miyamoto surprises Deke with a sunset flip and puts the sunset on PlayStation's chances of winning this match. Oh man. Miyamoto put out the hit. And it was Deke and St. John who was on the Ichigawa three-way. Sega de Sanchiro taking a leisurely stroll. Self-reflection and meditation to recover here. Chief throws a chair. Oh, and chokeslam to Sega de Sanchiro. Gordon Freeman trying to undercut Nintendo with that chop block. But Xbox's Master Chief not going to have it. One-handed powerbomb, and Bonk with a huge attack on Sega de Sanchiro. Miyamoto looking quite spry. Oh, but gets cut in half with that spear. Cover applied. Miyamoto able to kick out at 2. Nintendo staying alive in this match. And oh man, it looks like we got blood. Inside of the armor, he's bleeding. And Freeman trying again to take Nintendo by surprise. Coming up just short, though. Nintendo takes out Sega de Sanchiro with that massive clothesline. Bonk just wandering around aimlessly while Gordon Freeman taunting his opponents. Declaring PC the most powerful platform of all. Taking it to Nintendo. And Sega de Sanchiro blindsided by Freeman. You can see him coming around the corner. All the competitors spilling over to the commentator's table. And Miyamoto looking charged up. Oh, but he gets waylaid by Bonk. Sega de Sanchiro for a cradle. Bonk's head too big. He's able to kick out. Oh, and stair fight. Chief wins and just jumps both chairs on Gordon Freeman. Bonk with a vicious dropkick to Miyamoto. Miyamoto lands on top of Gordon. Can he get a cover? No, Gordon's back up on top. And somebody who's not even hurt with that front flip. Gordon Freeman looking really cocky. Miyamoto's got Sega to Sanshiro. And it's a double team. Nintendo working with Xbox to take out Sega. Well, conspiracy theory's been writing about that for quite a while anyway. Miyamoto with the cover on Sanshiro. Is it going to be enough? Ref with a slow count. Believes in Sega, but his time is up. And Sega has left this console war early. Big round of applause to Sega to Sanshiro. Showing a lot of heart. Meanwhile, Miyamoto's beating the shit out of Bonk. Master Chief takes out Gordon Freeman with a neckbreaker in the far corner over there. Oh, just drills him with that knee. Miyamoto with a huge power slam to the caveman. And Master Chief with some kind of submission holding Gordon Freeman. Freeman able to break free. Miyamoto taunting NEC. Cover applied, only a 1 count. Master Chief not enjoying the mockery there. Master Chief lasting a long time in this match, considering he entered at number 1. Oh, more acrobatics from Gordon Freeman. Goes to the cover. 2.5, not quite enough. These 4 competitors find each other once more. Camera having trouble keeping track of the action. If only we had a split screen. Yeah, you wish the lighting rigging would go transparent, but sometimes you just gotta fight it. Master Chief sent tumbling. And Bonk gonna bring some old tech to Gordon. However, Nintendo's not having any of it. Chief wipes out Gordon. I guess he should have worn a helmet. Oh, and a huge spear. Freeman is down. Ref running to make the count. 2.5. Steam staying alive here. Gotta say, this Gordon Freeman and Master Chief battle has been pretty 50-50. Uh-oh, Bonk's got the other steel steps. Some bad intentions with those things. Oh, and Miyamoto's busted open. Creator of Mario, bleeding Mario red all over the ringside area. And Chief takes out Bonk with a massive punch. 2.5, the caveman still kicking. Not extinct yet. Miyamoto wearing the crimson mask and the crimson grim. Hits the F5 and puts away Gordon Freeman. The PC Master Race has been eradicated. Oh, Master Chief surprises Miyamoto with a spear, though. And it was enough to catch him off guard. We're down to the Turbo Graphics and the Xbox? Seriously? That's our console war? Oh no! He took out the ref! Master Chief's bulky frame backfiring against him. He took out Bonk, but with nobody make the count. Plants that huge boot in the giant skull. Well, the ref finally comes to, though. Is Master Chief going to be able to run the table? Or is it Bonk's destiny to be the last one standing? Oh, Bonk thrown headfirst in that post. I think it hurt the post more than it hurt Bonk. Bonk powering up. I think it only woke him up. And now looking to send Master Chief through that table. Master Chief not even humoring that. Goes for another boot. Misses, but that clothesline sure hit the mark. Uh-oh. Master Chief in position. Says he's going to finish the fight. Oh, table in the way. Doesn't anyway. Huge spear. And I think that's going to wrap it up. And it is. The Xbox officially confirmed. The ultimate game console.
Here is your winner, Joan.
That was a hell of a gauntlet, but now it's time for Hell in a Cell.
It's evening in America. And across this great land, young men and women are coming together through the power of the internet with one common goal: to whoop each other's booties. Sega Dreamcast games are now online, unleashing the ultimate horror. Your fellow Americans. Jack into SegaNet through your Dreamcast console and join your countrymen in the virtual arena. Play NFL 2K1 and cream for meatheads you've never even met. Play NBA 2K1 and school some farm boy without suffering the scent of livestock. Or play Quake 3 and waste some Jersey punk from the sanctity of your own home. And so, America, SegaNet is born. And suddenly we are one proud nation, indivisible, united in the pursuit of whoopin' booty.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match and is for the Zone Pure Championship.
This bout, not just for titles, but for vengeance. A nasty split between Pablo and Evil Eagle. Pablo determined to beat Sensu to his old friend, bring him back to the good side, and also take the Magic King title for himself. Nobody wanted these two to split up, but here we are. Hell in a Cell proves to be the ultimate Thunderdome, where we can find one victor in this battle between two former friends. It was Evil Eagle who cast the first blow, striking Pablo Nerigante and costing him his Game Club title. The bird wanted to fly in the zone, join his own flock. And at what cost? Pablo, the perennial fan favorite, hoping to bring the avian wonder back to the good side, and hope the Goomba Stompers can stomp once more. Evil Eagle turning to the dark side, able to strip away the Magic King title. And now that he has a belt of his own, was it worth it? Is this what he wanted? He was tired about worrying about teams, about friends, about alliances. This bird, ready to fly solo, flew the coop. Looking rather ravenous tonight. Is he an eagle? Is he a raven? Is he a crow? Either way, the great offense when Pablo called him a big chicken.
Introducing the challenger from Barcelona, Spain, weighing in at 215 pounds, Pedro El Giant. And his opponent from the Boiler Room, weighing in at 233 pounds, the Zone Pure Champion, the Eagle.
Ref holding up the title. Title up for grabs, but more up for grabs is pride and honor. The cage descends, and this match is underway. Immediately, Evil Eagle ripping into Pablo, follows with a dropkick. These Hell in a Cell matches, pinfall only counts inside the ring, but you can use the cell however you wish. And Eagle looking to cheat by putting his feet on the ropes. Sorry, there's no escaping the match this quickly. You have to confront your past in this match. Eagle's got a grip on Pablo, follows with several German suplexes. Switches it up, hits a regular suplex for the final one. Trying to keep Pablo guessing. Pablo trips him up though. And sends the bird to the outside, where he's stuck between the ring and a hard cage. Allows Evil Eagle to get back into the ring, and immediately commences with the ass kicking. He's got him tied up and spreading those wings with a glorious special. Eagle breaks free. These two know each other like the back of their hands, like the front of a dumpster. And hoists it up on high, hits a crucifix powerbomb. Pablo resting on the apron. Looks like he's going to show the bird how he flies. Off the ropes. Oh no, gets caught and planted. Eagle saw it coming. That's danger in facing a former tag team partner. You know all of each other's tricks. Oh, Pablo face planted and Eagle mocks him, just flapping his wings. Another short suplex. And Eagle looks like he's going to fly now. Up top. Hits a crossbody. 2.5. Surprising getting that close this early. Oh, Pablo was just fainting. Hiding on the outside. Pablo gonna relax. Mind games at play. Gets the better of Eagle there. Or at least it looks like he started to. Eagle fights free. Oh, and a vicious kick knocks him down. And Eagle just basically teabagging him. Pablo perched against that corner. And Eagle throws all of his weight behind that attack. Well, we don't know how much he weighs. He's a bird, so he's got to be pretty light. These two find their way on the outside. And I hope you guys like uppercuts. That's like the only move they programmed for outside of the ring in this game. Eagle with an uppercut. Pablo with an uppercut. Turns him around. Pablo with the right hand. And throws the bird down to the ground. Pablo picking his former friend back up. And back into the ring he goes. Launching over the top rope, so he's still got plenty of gas in the tank. Pablo looking to try and gain the mental edge in this match. Eagle with a huge flipping pile driver. I don't think Pablo knew he could do that. Eagle planting him down square middle of the ring, going for the cover. Was it enough? No. Pablo able to kick out 2.5. Evil Eagle getting pretty mad. Attempting to go for a suplex or a DDT or something. Pablo fights his way free. Eagle kicking while he's on his back, but not really getting any offense here. Pablo still with the vertical advantage and takes away his base, taking that talent away. Now Pablo trying to make him tap out. Eagle able to reverse this. These two fighting with a whole lot of hate in their heart. Pablo trying a spinning attack. Eagle able to move out of the way. But he can't dodge this as Pablo delivers a crushing suplex. And it looks like it's going to be 3 amigos. As he links up, going for the third, and he nails it. Pablo feeling froggy. Going to the top rope. With a Goomba stomp. Almost 3, almost peeling away the title. Pablo gonna go to the outside once again. I think he might be a little too close. No, he nails a Herculon. And hits the dropkick right to the beat. Yep, Eagle sent over the ropes once more. Is Pablo going to give chase, or is he going to allow his former friend to re-enter the ring? I don't think Pablo's given up on Evil Eagle yet. He goes after him. Throws him against that cell wall. It's pretty sturdy, this cell. Oh, and Eagle throws him clear through it. These two have breached the cell wall. And the bird starts to ascend. These two climbing to the top of the cell. This match getting a little more dangerous. Crowd chanting, please don't die. And I have to say I agree. We already got one death match. We don't need 2 of them. Or a ref having to climb the cell. Oh, Eagle showing Pablo how to do a Herculon. These two always still learning from one another. Even now that they're no longer aligned. It's hard to see the action here. Eagle letting out a screech of power. And, he's got Pablo's arm and tries to break it. I don't think Pablo appreciated that very much. Place it on high, backbreaker on top of the cell. And now just going after his leg and his knee, trying to take away his ability to walk, trying to hurt the man. This match beyond just a match. Eagle taking this match personally. Wants to put Pablo in the hospital. Pablo, a little momentum on his side. But Eagle with that flurry of strikes. And continues to go after his leg. Doesn't want him to stand up anymore. Pablo might want to think about tapping out before this gets too brutal even for him. Uh-oh. Eagle turning Pablo inside out. That self-sealing starting to give way. These two need to be careful. You don't want to fall through this thing. Eagle continuing to punish his former friend. Showing a mean streak like we've never seen in the IZWF. Not just a rivalry, but actual genuine hatred. Uh-oh. Pablo caught him. And Pablo attempting a submission, doesn't get quite all of it. Hoisted up. Brainbuster through the cell. Pablo staring at what he's done. And instead of following up, just claims a moral victory, taunting over his fallen friend. All the referee can do is watch. Can't believe the carnage we just saw here. Eagle on the outside. And I don't think Pablo realizes. And the bird starting to ascend once more. I think these two have lost track of each other. Now starting to descend. Pablo peppering him with those right hands. These two not sure where to go. Pablo decides he's going to tell him where. Sends him to the floor, where he plans on inflicting more punishment. The Eagle seriously rocked after falling through that cell, crashing all the way to the ring below. Oh my God, Pablo wants to go up once more. He's absolutely lost it. He has snapped and has become a glutton for dealing punishment. I think Pablo might actually want to kill him. These two crossing paths, so they're going to meet in the middle. No, Pablo drops to the floor. Eagle decides he's going to keep climbing. You've already fallen off once. You don't want to risk doing it again. Eagle taunting Pablo. He's lost his goddamn mind. Uh-oh. Eagle able to cut him off. Pablo breaking free. Teetering on the edge. Luckily falls onto the roof. And Eagle now going for a submission. But Pablo, is he going to tap? No. And Eagle, I think showing mercy, releases the hold on his former friend. Uh-oh. I might have spoken too soon about mercy. And another panel just fell off completely. This cell really falling apart. Honestly, some pretty shoddy craftsmanship. Huge flipping pile driver. I think this cell was made by Mad Cats or something. And another DDT on top of the cell. The bird's not done yet, though. Absolutely torturing the man. I think the ref might need to just step in and stop the match after a certain point. Or maybe not. Pablo's back to his feet, finding a second wind. Can he throw the Eagle down below? No, he gets thrown through himself. And Eagle, wasting no time, immediately falls through. The ref's knees are fucking gone. 1, 2, and 3. Eagle hangs on to the belt and comes away with a moral victory. But at what cost? This bird leads a flock of his own now. Was it worth it? Was it truly worth it? We'll never know. But up next, the start to our main event series. The M-Zone World Heavyweight title is on the line. Impo versus Arch Nemesis is up next.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the Zone World Heavyweight Championship.
And the World Heavyweight title is on the line tonight. The first of our three-part main event series to unify the World Championship, Retro Achievements Championship, and Game Club Championship. We'll have one Triple Crown champion at the end of the night. But to get there, Arch Nemesis has one more challenger to get through. He's been on a roll since regaining his body, but Impo finally has a chance to regain gold he once held. Many have come close. None have been able to pin Impo's shoulders to the mat. If anyone can do it, you have to think Arch Nemesis will be the one. And there he is. Evil incarnate himself. The opposition to all M-Zone stands for. Impo makes his way trying to reclaim the M-Zone title on the final show of the season. Is it just destiny for him to regain what's his after reclaiming his own body? Or will the story come up just short?
Disrespecting me, oh no, had to show him that's a no-go. Fuck him up like I'm the popo. Fist his hand like a yodel. Never tell him that's the motor. Moving silent, guess I'm solo. They all acting like they don't know. I hit the phantom as a whip. Black bandits in your crib. Black panther with the shit. Black craft and catch and slip. I hit the phantom as a whip. Black bandits in your crib. Black panther with the shit. Black craft and catch and slip. I hit the phantom as a whip. Black bandits in your crib. Black panther with the shit. Black craft and catch and slip. I hit the phantom as a whip. Black bandits in your crib. Black panther with the shit. Black craft and catch and slip. Cause I beat him. I will just beat him. Take out the Balrog. It's time for feasting. Don't need no reason. I am the reason. Cause all your small talk I am not feeling. This is my season. No time for sleeping.
World Heavyweight title on the line. This match going on first to give the champion, whoever they may be, a slight advantage going to the world title match unification at the end of the show.
Introducing the challenger from the pits of hell, weighing in at 501 pounds, and Post. From Avalon, the Zone World Heavyweight Champion, Arch Impress.
once more, the World Heavyweight title on the line. And Impo's got boss meter. But if there's anyone who can plow through it, I think it's Arch Nemesis. We're underway, and Impo starts off with a vicious headbutt, trying to put their size to good use. But Arch able to fight back. Impo trying to just push his power through, but definitely finding a harder time here than in his past opponents. Arch thrown down. Impo. Definitely the aggressor starting out. No real scientific or artful wrestling moves. He's just gonna beat on you and throw you. He really is like a dungeon boss as he stands over Arch, an imposing figure. Arch looking like she's a little worried. And Impo just throws her down, goes to the cover, relying on his massive weight to do the job. Arch able to slide his shoulder out. Rolls to the outside, try and recover. Oh, and Impo just bats Arch down. And mocking Arch. Brings her to the corner. Oh. And a massive Beal, and someone's music is... Oh my god, it's Tawal! Tawal, he has the money in the bank! Tawal's cashing in the middle of the match? This match is now a three-way. Tawal, a legal competitor for the world title. This is now a triple threat, and tries to bring it to Impo, just bounces right off him. And Tawal now realizing he might have just fucked up. And Impo just dumps him. Impo splitting his offense between Tawal and Arch. Not sure who to focus on. Tawal's got Impo hoisted up. Impo a little too heavy though. Oh, and almost decapitates him with that kick. Arch trying to recover, sends Impo to the ropes. Impo gaining velocity. Tawal now trying to chop down Impo. Arch takes out Tawal, not too happy about him crashing the party here. Oh shit! Arch just got flattened. That armor might be working against her now. Tawal calling out Impo. That might be a mistake. And yeah, Impo just fucking chucks him back in the ring. Monstrous attack. Arch gonna have to break up that pin. First fall wins the belt. Arch got Impo hoisted up and using the ropes able to bring him down. Oh, jeez. Arch rolling to the outside, and Impo cuts down Tawal. Is Tawal going to be the spoiler here? Is Impo going to walk away with the belt? No, Tawal hangs on. Impo dragging Tawal's limp body to the center of the ring. Tawal kicks off, though. Feels a second win coming. Try some flippy bullshit, doesn't work. Arch comes into the ring, waiting intently, picking her spot as Impo strangles Tawal. He really is a monster. And takes out the ref. Impo just flailing wildly. Arch hits the sledge. All she has to do is cover him. Ref, where the fuck are you? One, Impo powers out of that pin. Arch ascending to the top. Goes for a flying clothesline. Impo moved out of the way. Tawal looking for some weaponry. Finds a steel chair. Decides to abandon it and trust his own fists. Arch now looking for a weapon. Also says she don't need it. Tawal tells the crowd to hush and that this is his time. Impo, too busy jaw-jacking with the crowd. I think getting overstimulated here. Too much noise. Too many fighters. Uh-oh, Tawal's going for a one-winged angel. Nails it. Ref in position. Impo breaks it up. Knows that moves pin many people here. Tawal and Impo tied up in the corner. Arch vulnerable. Oh, he goes for a moonsault. He missed. Impo's got Tawal on his shoulders. He slips behind. Neckbreaker from Arch, but Impo's all over her. And now it's Arch who's getting strangled. Tawal waiting. Choosing his spot. Blindsides Impo with that Polish sledgehammer. And now sizing up Arch. Runs over her with that knee. V-trigger. But Impo's got Tawal on his shoulders, throats him. And Arch's got Impo. Tosses him, heave-ho. This feels like it could be anybody's match now. German suplex from Tawal. Arch out of the ring, out of the equation. Tawal's going up top. I think he's going for his finisher. Hits the moonsault. Needs to capitalize, make a cover though. It's not enough. He's going one more. And now waiting, and that might be a mistake. He didn't see the champ coming. Tries to fight her off. Massive elbow to the back of the head. But Impo caught him. Impo feeling it. Oh, and breaks the back of Tawal. And now just pulling him apart. Trying to make him tap, but Arch breaks it up. Impo takes care of Arch with that German. Goes for a cover. I think that's going to be it. No! Arch finding a way to kick out. And Tawal with a moonsault takes Impo out. The impact was too much. Arch makes the cover. And hangs onto the belt. Impo can't believe it. He had this in his grasp. And someone else cashes in and gets pinned. Talking about blowing your shot. Tawal really fucked up here, but Arch remains the World Heavyweight Champion. And more importantly, will go on to the main event to unify our 3 titles. Our Game Club and Retro Achievements title match is up next.
Some of you believe your system is the most advanced in the universe. Let's review the numbers. Sega Genesis is 16 bits. 3DO is 32 bits. The Atari Jaguar is 64 bits. Which is more advanced? Clifford! 16 and 32 are less than 64. So with 64 bits, 3D graphics, real-world animation, and lightning speed that you can only get with Jaguar, which is more advanced? Clifford!
Can you repeat the question?
Jaguar! Jaguar! Jaguar!
following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Gates Classic and Raw Action Championships.
And this champion versus champion match is underway. Representing the Game Club, Elf Book will be meeting That Little Demon as we merge these two titles. For the past few weeks, That Little Demons wanted to hold two belts at the same time. And we now come to that opportunity, but at an ultimate cost, because his title's on the line as well. The winner of this match will face arch nemesis in the main event. Will it be a Materia Girls face-off? Or will That Little Demon be in a position to potentially hold 3 belts instead of just the 2? To get there, they need to get through each other. That Little Demon, a 2-time Retro Achievements champion. Would have been a continuous reign all season long, but had not been for a 3-week break where Dieting Hippo absolutely mogged him and ripped the belt away from his grasp. Playing it tonight might be playing his last hurrah. The inaugural IZWF champion, looking to bring it all home, finding himself at an impossible position here. But the same could be said for Elf Book. Elf Book entered this season as the IZWF World Champion, but will have nothing more than to conclude the season the same way. But to do that, she'll have to get through the founder and her friend. A lot more than just belts on the line here tonight. The second part of our 3-part main event.
Introducing first, from another time, the Gates Classic Champion, F.U.C.K. From Pennsylvania, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Raw Action Champion, the Little Demon.
As the ref collects both belts from both champions, we start our triple unification here. And our second part main event is underway, and Elf Book wasting little time, immediately taking it to That Little Demon. Perched on the apron, Elf Book's known for their high-flying style, able to strike from anywhere. And if they're lucky, they'll be able to get the stagger on PLD and put him away for good. Currently working over his legs. Elf Book, rare occasion where she's the one with the size advantage. will try to put it to good use in this match here. TLD. Howard's back with a clothesline. Wipes Elfhellbuck off her feet. And continues a vicious assault, but she pops right back up. Sent to the ropes, and dropkick goes low. Don't think you saw that coming. Another low dropkick to the back. Elfhellbuck really hitting where it hurts. Off to the ropes, goes for a third. TLD able to just move out of the way. Took a little too long hitting the ropes there. Elfhellbuck fighting that little demon off. Referee obscuring the action. Luckily, we have another angle. Gonna get a little closer. Might have extended a little too much. Falls flat on her back. And TLD gonna show her how it's done. Wow, both these competitors suck at that move. TLD elbowing his way free. Hits the drop kick. Doesn't find that elbow though. Elfhellbuck with a tactical kick there. And now gonna choose her spot. No. Elfhellbuck decides time for some weaponry. And bring that kendo stick into the ring. Weapon of choice. Brings it over the skull of TLD. Oh, hops on top. TLD out of position though. Creates some awkwardness for Elfhellbuck, and yeah, she can't find the strike. Going behind, Elfhellbuck counters. This match so far has been these two reading each other pretty well, and neither able to get any actual offense going. They just keep countering. It's possible the match might end that way as well. Oh, huge dropkick though. Rocks TLD. And Elfhellbuck really putting the pressure on. Just stomping. Oh, and those double knees right to his chest. Goes for the cover. Forearm on his face for good measure. Only a count of one. Ascends to the top rope quite gracefully. Limit break. The elbow misses. TLD going to go to the outside. Finds some hardware and finds it in that steel chair. Elfhellbuck knocks it away. TLD trying to steal her soul. But her soul lives beyond time, I think. Elfhellbuck now just stomping all over that little demon. He's got his hand pinned right on the chair. Oh, punishing him. Right in the game in hand. And now working over his leg. Really trying to tear him apart, literally limb from limb. Take away his legs, can't fly. Brings him down to the steel ground. And now with a light tube, a lightning tube, if you will. Whiff. And TLD fights back. Almost sent back out of the ring. Now taking apart the Nintendo table once again. This time TLD got her. Absorbing her soul and healing himself. And now trying to put her in a sharpshooter? No, a figure four. Elfhellbuck can't believe the position they're in. And TLD just taking a little more for good measure. Throws the Game Club champion into the ring. Looks like he's trying to finish this here and now. Has Elfhellbuck hoisted up on his shoulders. Drops her face first in that top turnbuckle. Oh, just pressing the foot right in her face. That talon. Thinks about using the weapon, decides against it. Cover. 2.5. Elfhellbuck able to kick out. TLD to the outside. Is he going to go for this bullshit again? This time the drop kick connects. And goes low, mirroring what Elfhellbuck did to him at the start of the match. Every time he's gone up against her so far this season, he's come up short. It looks like he's finally found the combination. TLD ascending to the top rope. Dark intentions here. Help-Hook to her feet. Demon Stomp. Cover. Help-Hook able to kick out. Find the strength. Able to push through. TLD bringing that cane down on her. Goes for a cover once again. She kicks out one more time. Little Demon getting frustrated. Help-Hook starting to build up a second wind here. It's very dangerous for that little demon if that's the case. Uh-oh. Shotgun dropkick. Her head bounces off that turnbuckle. TLD going to take advantage immediately. Brings her to the corner. Slamming her down once again. He goes to the top rope. Is this high risk too much? Another Demon Stomp. Follows up with a cover. And he pulls it off. That little demon has unified the Game Club and Retro Achievements titles. He now holds 2 belts. But more importantly, he will go on to the main event to face Arch Nemesis. Arch Nemesis, or TLD, only one will remain the world champion. But up next, a matter of life and death. We have Namtab the Invader against Major Eyesore. And it will be a casket match. Back after this.
Let's compare Sega Saturn's games to games on Plaything. Sega has a long history of creating true arcade games. Plaything's maker has no such history. Sega Saturn gives you arcade graphics and gameplay that could only come from the power of 3 processors. Plaything has only 1 processor. Sorry, Plaything, you are not worthy.
I never found out why he chose me to share his secret. Perhaps because we had similar dreams. But this was twice as fast. Twice as powerful as anything I'd ever thought possible. Though what that meant, I could never have foreseen. Incredible graphics. And colors. So many colors.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
Our world would never be the same again.
Namtab invading from Toga, where they reign as commissioner, on a quest to destroy who they claim is the protagonist of the Imp Zone, Major Eyesore. It's been torment for weeks and weeks, and tonight it comes to this death match. Both fighters have agreed, willing to put everything on the line. This is a death match between universes. If Major wins here, Namtab is dead everywhere. But if Namtab finds a way to win, then it's Major who will be sent to hell. Only one will stand. One will fall. The stakes do not get higher for any imp or competitor. And Major's here to win it for the imps. Does he have what it takes? We'll find out right now.
The following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
The time for waiting is over. The time for killing is now. And immediately Namtab out with a ball of fury, that clothesline. Major fully prepared for it, immediately back to his feet. Suited up for war like he's never been before. Takes out Namtab with that snapmare. And Major with a bombastic clothesline, knocking Namtab onto their back. There's been weeks of hatred and assault on Major and his identity. And he's going to stop at nothing to survive this and send Namtab to hell where they belong. I can't lie. I am not impartial. I am fully supporting the imps here. And I also hope he sends her straight to hell. Namtab with a hold on Major, going after his ear. Good thing he's wearing that helmet. Getting a running start and juking him by going after his hand now. Namtab slow, methodical in their offense. Bringing Major face first into the canvas. Of course, in the casket match, the only way to win, put your opponent in the box and shut the lid. Oh, and a massive knee takes Major out. Namtab with that vicious offense. Throws him up and over. Gonna try and end it here, but no way it ends this quickly. Major's got far too much fight. Namtab knocked back into the ring. Major coming to. Isosaur shutting the lid. He wants to deal some punishment before he wins. Oh, went for a spear, got picked up into a torture rack. Hang in there, Major. You don't go down so easy, soldier. Back to his feet. Namtab with a kicking low. Has the underhook. Hits a pedigree. And Namtab opens the casket once more. Namtab doesn't want this to go any longer than it has to. Oh, drills Major with that knee. Namtab looking under the ring for some extra help. Finds it in a baseball bat. Major eye rolls out of the way. Sending Namtab towards the casket. All you got to do is throw them in and shut the lid. That's all it takes. Face first on the edge of the casket, and now Major going to make Namtab pay. No, Namtab puts the brakes on, sends Major to the casket. Up and over, and Namtab going to try and win the match here and now. No way Major goes down that easy. Major's far too tough. And Major having a little trouble. Major find a way to break out. Nothing to fear. Major, who fights with honor and bravery. Namtab, who fights with beans on toast and a wet attitude. Major has Namtab's body lifted up. Oh, but Namtab reverses it and torture rack once again. God. The only thing more tortures would be listening to an English ebook. Major writhing in pain, but finding the way to soldier on. Oh, Namtab throws over once again. Major is going to need a fight through. Major doing it for the people. Powers out and powers up. Now equipped with that bat. Oh, but Namtab with a body block. Oh no, they got him hoisted up again. Major powers through. Alabama slam onto the ring apron. Major letting those fists fly, but Namtab with that face mask, that stone mask. And now just dealing more punishing strikes to Major. Major's just had a lot of trouble getting going in this match. Namtab tearing apart the Sega table. Frustrated by the lack of presence of an Amiga table. Well, we don't do that around here. We're proud gamers here. We don't put up with no bullshit 50 FPS consoles. Namtab tearing Major apart at ringside, sending Major into the steel steps. Major just can't seem to get it going this match. Needs to find a second wind, and I think they just did. Hurling Namtab up and over, but Namtab, holy shit, spins in 360. Major wrestling against that steel barricade, trying to catch his breath. I wonder if the equipment might be too heavy. Oh, Christ. Swung skull first into the steel barricade. But Major trying to find an opening, some momentum. To the top. Namtab juked him, but I think he's ready. Brings the double sledge onto Namtab. And gonna try and end it here. Oh, he missed the casket. He missed the casket. I can't believe it. Major looking for some more hardware. Finds the shovel. and plans on burying Namtab here and now. Oh no. Namtab's got Major hoisted up into the casket. And Namtab doing everything they can to shut the lid. They're getting closer. I can't believe it.
Here is
Namtab.
your winner,
Namtab wins. Major is dead. I can't believe this. There's no winners here. We'll be back for our main event.
Brace yourself. It's Super Game Boy from Nintendo. Play your Game Boy games on the Super NES in living color. Even choose your own color combinations. Play all 350 Game Boy games. How does that strike you? Super Game Boy for the Super NES. Game Boy games in color, intense.
And now for the main event.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a vain I've been around for a long
That is for the Soul
I was drowned in Jesus Christ.
making his way to the ring.
That little demon certainly decked out after winning the 2 titles. Coming up prepared for war and add a 3rd to his collection. Arch Nemesis, however, has been on the run of her life as World Heavyweight Champion. She just took out Tawal and Impo. I don't think that little demon is going to be too much of a challenge for her, but remains to be seen. All 3 belts being merged into one. These champs bringing these belts to the ring. They won't be leaving with any of those belts, because we've crafted a new belt, a special belt for this occasion. World Heavyweight Champion making her way to the ring. Arch Nemesis has been through hell, fended off many challengers, and wants to close out the season as champion. Doing so will also make her the final ever Retro Achievements and Game Club champions. Will she bring the other 2 titles home as a trophy? The brand new Triple Crown Championship is up for grabs now. For the last time, get those bets in. Our main event for Console Wars is underway. TLD immediately charges Arch Nemesis. All 3 titles on the line here. Only one will walk away Triple Crown champion. Who will be the true champion of the M Zone and end the season as champ? TLD shotgun dropkick. Takes out Arch. Arch with the dope kick. These 2 have been through hell and back. Not just tonight, but the past several weeks. TLD going under the ring. Not afraid to look for any shortcuts, and in this match, everything is legal. Oh, and it's Arch who draws first blood, bringing that light tube down on TLD's head. And TLD switches the positions, letting Arch know what he thinks of her. Taking apart the Sega table. These tables have been cleared off a lot, haven't really come into play yet. Arch met in the ring by TLD. Gets that dropkick, but she fends him off herself. TLD with a knife-edge chop. Champ. Well, both of them are champs. But Arch Nemesis brings him to the center. TLD fighting back. TLD sent to the corner. And Arch, oh shit. Absolutely pancakes his face to the canvas. Oh, roll up. TLD going for the cradle. Not even a count of one. Arch came prepared. Arch likely drilling all week long in preparation for this match. TLD unsure if he would have even gotten this far. Cone gets walloped with that cone. Cone, trademark weapon of the IZWF. Arch Nemesis, case of the zoomies, just running around in circles. Holy shit! Arch Nemesis flying like a fucking dart. Takes out TLD. Might have given herself a concussion in the process. And TLD continuing to bash her head against the ground. I think that move did more to her than it did to him. Arch thrown into the ring. Clothesline overshot it. He's too short. Counters with a Pele kick. Cover. Count of one. Arch slowly coming to. TLD going after her legs. And gonna put her in a figure four here. Arch don't like it too much. Doesn't fully lock it in though. TLD off the apron. Hits that splash. TLD looking a little bigger since the last match. Not in height, but definitely in mass. Oh, a massive headbutt. That definitely hurt TLD. TLD kicks out. He's looking pretty fucked up, though. Arch setting up for the rocket kick. Can she nail it? No, TLD what? Somehow moving out of the way. Arch nonplussed, able to get right back on offense. Not going to lose composure here. Under the ring, looking for some more weaponry. And finds another light tube. Mercury rising indeed. Arch calling her shot, wants TLD to get to his feet. Sent off into the ropes. And spinebuster square in the middle of the ring. Arch going up top, thinking high risk. Oh, leg drop doesn't connect, but she's right back up. Hoisted and dropped right on her knee. Arch just ragdolling TLD. German suplex. Arch really needs to think about going for a finish here. Instead, just brings more punishment, pinching the trapezius of TLD. TLD with that sweep finds his way back on top. Arch, though, not rallying below for long. Oh, TLD! Bloody Sunday! Two and a half. The heavyweight champion kicks out. The Retro Achievements Game Club champion coming close to holding all 3 belts. Oh, and a monster double sledge. TLD was sent flying. She goes to the cover. Put away many challenges with that move. TLD hangs on. Arch rolling out of the ring kind of awkwardly there. Arch going under while TLD goes up top. Brings out the table. And Arch collapses onto it. Armor coming in handy. She finds her way back up. TLD, Demon's Crest. Arch spread eagle on the ground. Completely unconscious. TLD not capitalizing though. Decides he wants some revenge. Has a barbed wire bat. And starts bashing Arch Nemesis on the legs with it. Arch with an eye roll. Hoisted up high. Suplex onto the backside of the table. Goes for a kick. TLD with a sweep and kick. Almost took her eye out with that cone. TLD getting tangled up in the cone. Nonetheless hits another Demon's Crest on the cone. Might have actually softened the landing for her though. And he's going to go for another one inverted. That's 4 Demon's Crests onto the steel floor. Arch has to be feeling it. And going for a 5th one. 5. Is 5 the magic number? Bringing that barbed wire bat on her abdomen, now her head. TLD showing a real brutal side of himself. Goes to send her into the ring. She pumps the brakes. Elbow right in the eye. And Arch double underhooks. Hits a DDT. Arch looking mighty pissed off. He's got the steel steps and just fucking buries TLD in him. As that bat getting a measure of revenge. Whiff again. It's the IZWF Classic. Yeah, eventually got there. Maybe stick to wrestling. Don't give baseball a try. And just buries TLD under all that fucking furniture. Now, oh no, forbidden wrestling move. Forbidden wrestling move. Taking TLD to the enclosed pool area. And, uh-oh, Arch going high risk here. Hits the elbow and lands it under all that shit. TLD in a dangerous spot here. Able to reverse the throw. TLD feeling good. Uh-oh! TLD just gets fucking waylaid. You don't take your eyes off the heavyweight champion of the M Zone. Arch has TLD right where she wants him. TLD biting off more than he can chew, and Hubris coming back to bite him. The steel steps in hand, looking to assassinate him at this point. Champ has him. Oh, reverses once again. TLD would be wise not to waste time. Bringing Arch to the corner. Arch with an elbow. Arch going for the headbutt. Reversed. TLD grabs her 6th Demon's Crest. Finds the mark. TLD with the cover. And the 3 count heard round the world. TLD completes the story and is the Triple Crown champion of the M Zone, and once more has reached the top of the mountain, getting to bring home the Retro Achievements belt as his personal trophy. TLD now reigns as not only the world champion, but the Game Club champion, and now and forevermore, champion of Retro Achievements. It was a long journey to get here, but he's now achieved his destiny. TLD and rest easy, and ends the season as King of the Mountain. Thank you all for all who tuned in. This was a long in the making show. Probably about 5 weeks of effort here. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Hope you enjoyed watching it. This was a passion project for the Imp Zone. It's not about money. It's not about donations. Never ask for that shit. It's just about providing a few laughs for the small little group. If you guys enjoyed, we will be back probably later this year. Probably during the summer. Might be after football. I'm not sure. We'll see where things go, because I want to move over to the new game, and to be honest, 2K26 is a fucking dumpster of a game. Holy shit, does it suck. So, we'll see. This might be the end. Might just be the end of the season, might be the end of IZWF as a whole. Either way, I've had so much fun running this show. Hope you guys had just as much fun watching. And if you enjoy more e-fetting, please check out Toga. They do a lot of good work. They really try hard, and it's worth checking out. Plus, you'll be seeing a lot more of me over there. Alright. For the last time, for now, this is Stone Cold 64 signing off for the Imp Zone Wrestling Federation. Semper Games.